Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Now Allen on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down. A huge play right off the bat. 59 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. His second rushing touchdown of the year. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Taking off. He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. T.J. Sanders there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Hurts finding Smith. And an Eagle, first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
A 52-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play action. Here's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Allen to throw on third and long. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. They got 14 there, didn't get it by much, but they do pick up the first down. First and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
39-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart plays to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throw once more. Here's Allen. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his first touchdown this year. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3.
Eagles 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down throw for Hurts. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up.
No touch that. 180, 180. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more plays to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. First and 10 now from the 36.
180. What's that?
On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. This pass deflected and caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. Big play there for the Bills. It's a gain of 43 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up second and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught. What a throw. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and good. And the Bills move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Eagles 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10.
Great.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at at their own 23-yard line.
73. No touch.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's inside the 35. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal.
A gain of 62 yards. And an Eagles first down.
No touch.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
No touch.
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Higgins sent in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's to the right side, he's got Andrews. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Buffalo.
319. Half 85. Half 85.
Play action. It's Allen. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On the ground, this is Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, it's Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and that's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Alert! Go!
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And the rush gets Owen. Hill goes down. They got him. Nolan Smith getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Third and 2. Here we go.
Crowd left, yep. No, hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey. No,
To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But Unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. On play action, Hurts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw. Flushed to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
73. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And the defense can't come up and stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's like a design run. Hurts has it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will cut into that lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, like, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the 1st half, first one of the 2nd half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's a 2nd and 6. That's Pierce in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Passes kick is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Now Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
No touch that. No touch.
To throw, Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Alpha, alpha. Switch team. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Top 52. Ready? Five. Alert. Alpha. Monday.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Great.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
For an Eagles 1st down.
No touch
1st
that.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Great. Set. 180, 180. No touch.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No touch.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Second down, they need 7.
Great, great. No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts moving to his left. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
King, Bill King. 60, Trevor. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is hot! Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to cut into the deficit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. So that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Great. No touch.
Now Hurts A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
No touch, no touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Crowd left, Yeti. Go Silver, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
Hurts will try it again. Pass to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
No touch, set. No touch.
On second down, Barkley. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Great. Set. No touch.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
No touch, set. Hey, let's go. 73. Take it slow. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Great. Set. No touch.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
27. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
Jalen's popped on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And they finally take him down but not before he gets to the Eagles' 29-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try and run for this with Kamara. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Hurts will work here from the pistol. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
63.
3rd and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's a handoff to Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Bills. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.